Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought I would do something really fun. I had the idea a few months ago to do a random video called 50 Random Facts About Me. And you're not gonna believe this, but I looked on YouTube one day and there was Meet Penelope, or her name is Chris, and her channel is Meet Penelope, and she did the same video. And I told her, I said, I seriously was thinking about doing this. So after she did it, I enjoyed her video so much, I thought I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Okay, so it's really funny because I was thinking, what can I tell them about me? And I asked Keith, tell me some random facts about me. He's like, I don't know. We've been together 17 years and he doesn't know anything about me. But really, it's kind of funny because it's kind of hard to think of something just off the cuff like that. So I wrote some things down and I thought I would just go ahead and go through this list, and if something comes to mind, I'll throw that in too. So I wrote 50 random facts about me. The first thing that I thought of that you guys don't know about me, I almost became a school teacher. I went to college and I got all the way to my student teaching and I absolutely hated it. I couldn't do it. I really didn't want to do it at all anyway. I did it because my family was influencing me to go in that direction, all the while I knew that I wanted to be a nurse. So I almost became a school teacher. Number two, I absolutely despise gravy. I think it's gross. I don't like when it runs on your plate and seeps in with other food, and it's just nasty. I cannot eat gravy. Number three, my favorite foods. My number one favorite food is feta cheese. And my number two favorite food is French fries. I love French fries, I do, but they have to be a certain kind. Like I love really good steak fries with lots of salt on them and ketchup, and I love crinkle cut fries. All right, number four. Okay, so I have several things written down for number four. I put my good traits and my bad traits, and I really thought about this and tried to come up with the most honest answer that I could think of. And even though the bad traits don't make me sound particularly nice, it's true. So I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. So I'll start out with the good traits. I'm loyal. I am loyal to family and friends. Number two, I'm honest, very honest. Number three, I forgive easily. And then the last I put, I'm happy and I'm creative. So those are my good traits. Okay, my bad traits are I'm dramatic. I always have been. I'm obsessive. I will walk across the room to straighten a picture frame, or when I'm cleaning the house, I actually arrange my remotes. And I am obsessive. Did I just say that? Okay. I'm self-centered. My sister tells me that all the time. Like we'll be talking about something, I'll say, yeah, but what about me? I'm a spoiled brat. And it's not just now, I always have been. I don't know really how that got started. I think that my grandmother overly spoiled me, and my dad, if you guys know anything about Greek dads, their daughters can do no wrong, so I could do no wrong in his eyes. But those are my bad traits. Number five, I suffered with bulimia when I was young, and it was very severe. And I used to make myself throw up because I wanted to be skinny, and I've never been a skinny person. And even then I weighed about 115 pounds. I wish I weighed that now, but I was just obsessed with my weight. And I remember when I was in college, I would go to the bathroom and make myself throw up, and I wouldn't eat for like 3 days. And I've just always had food issues, and I'm a really picky eater. So I think all that kind of goes together. So that made me think to tell you about number six. I drink health shakes a lot in place for replacement meals because I would rather drink my nutrition than eat it. Like sometimes I like to eat, but I don't really love to eat. I mean, it's not like I'm a skinny person. Looking at me, it looks like I like to chow down all the time, but I don't. I don't really love to eat. And I know that's weird, but I think it has to do with when I was young and all the food issues that I went through, and I still have issues to this day, but not that severe at all. Number 7, my pet peeves. I didn't even have to think about it. Nasty teeth. You guys, nasty teeth. That's my number 1 biggest pet peeve in life. Go to the dentist. I can't stand it when people obviously don't brush their teeth, and your teeth are meant to last a lifetime. Take care of them. I just can't stand nasty teeth. Another pet peeve. I cannot stand prejudiced people, or racist people, or opinionated people. Like, we all have our own opinions, and I have my opinions, and I'm very strong in what I believe, but if you have an opinion different than me, that's your opinion. I can still appreciate and respect you. So I just can't stand people that they're angry because you have a different opinion than them. So I just can't handle that. So those are the things that I just absolutely cannot handle. Number 8, and this surprises even me because when I was younger, I felt completely different about this, but I love living in a small town. I love living in the South. And when I was younger, I used to think I'm getting the heck out of here because I'm not originally from here. But as I've grown older and my kids have grown up, I see what a wonderful place it is to live and to raise children. It's safe here. The crime is really low. I mean, it's very rare that we hear anything terrible happening. I think there was a window peeper in our neighborhood before Christmas. But we just don't have a lot of bad stuff going on. And so I actually love living in a small town, and I love the South. Number 9, I'm a weirdo. I'm a weirdo because I'm an introvert and an extrovert. Like, I'm 50-50 right down the line. Like, I love to be around people and have a good time, but I can only take so much of it, and then I want to be by myself. And I talk to myself. It's like when I'm painting, like, I literally talk to myself. But I do enjoy being alone. I think that maybe that's what makes an artist different. But I do enjoy being alone, but I do enjoy people too. But probably I enjoy being alone more than I enjoy being around a lot of people. Number 11, I'm a vegetarian 95% of the time. My husband is a vegan. He will eat meat if we have a special occasion or we're on a vacation or something, but most of the time he's vegan and I'm a vegetarian. I do eat meat, the same way. We'll have, pepperoni pizza or sometimes some Greek food, but most of the time I am a vegetarian. I don't really like to eat a lot of meat. Also, number 12, I don't sunburn at all. I guess I just have this Mediterranean skin. It just kind of sinks in the the sun rays. And I mean, I can literally be out on the beach all day long. I do use sunscreen now that I'm older, but I can go out there without sunscreen. I can be out there all day long and not sunburn at all. Sometimes a tiny bit on my cheek, but it's not even a sunburn because it's gone in a couple hours. No sunburn for me. So, and then number 13, my favorite color is black. I love to wear black. You guys notice I wear black all the time, but it's my favorite color. But if I have to pick a color, I would say royal blue. I hope you guys think this is fun because it's fun for me to do it because I'm like, wow, I am strange. But, okay, so number 14, I don't like long nails. I never have. I never wear nail polish. I don't like it. I feel like I've tried it. Like my daughter owns a salon and she has a girl there who does nails, and you just go in there and sit for 2 solid hours like this, and it's just such a waste of time. And I don't even think it looks good. I mean, it looks okay on other people, but it looks terrible on me. I just don't like long nails, and I don't like nail polish. Number 15, I can't sing. I sound like a dying cat down in a well. I swear, I cannot sing. My husband asked me, are you a pretty good nurse? Back when I was in nursing, I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, good, stick with it because you're never gonna be a singer. But yet my son and my daughter, my youngest son and my daughter, they are fabulous singers. My son's a musician and they can harmonize, and I mean, they've just got it naturally, but I cannot sing. But I like to sing, but nobody wants to hear it. This is the one and only contribution that Keith gave me to this list. I'm a night owl. I am a night owl. And when I was in nursing, especially when I worked labor and delivery, I worked the night shift for 7 solid years. Every time I had an opportunity to move up to first shift, I said, no, I'll just stay on the night shift. And I still am a night owl. Number 17, I was a daddy's girl. And Greek dads are just really all about their daughters. And like I said, I could do no wrong. I kind of like that. But I was a daddy's girl. Number 18, you guys might be a little surprised to hear this. Keith is my 3rd husband. Yes, number 3. The 3rd time is the charm. I married when I was a teenager, very young. I had my children very young. But I don't really regret that because it's almost like, in a way, I got to grow up with them. And when my daughter and I go out, she looks just like me. People think we're sisters. I love it. She hates it. But anyway. But yeah, Keith is my 3rd husband. And I wouldn't have it any other way. The 3rd time is the charm. Okay, yeah, I said I was a teenage bride. Number 19, I'm obsessive to the point where I arrange my remotes. I already told you guys that. But yeah, I am quite obsessive. Number 20, I was a band geek in high school. I was in the band for like 6 years, and to the point that the kids called me Greek freak. Or no, wait a minute, Greek freak and Greek geek. Kids can be so mean, but anyway, yeah, but I didn't care because I loved it. I have great memories of that time, and yeah, I was a total band geek. 21, I was not one of the popular girls, and it's not important, you guys. I had a lot of fun in high school when I was young. I was always really uninhibited, and I was just all about having fun. And but no, I wasn't one of the pretty popular girls in school at all. 22, I was in one beauty pageant ever, and here in the South, beauty pageants are a big deal. They always have been. They were when I was young, and I remember my friends talked me into being in a beauty pageant because the band was sponsoring it. So I was in one beauty pageant, and I wore a long black dress, and I had long black hair to my waist. I literally looked like Elvira, and I probably got last place. That's all the pageants I was ever in. So I was not a beauty queen. I was not a popular girl. Number 23, I am a terrible driver. Nobody can stand to ride in the car with me. They're all acting like, you know, they're like screaming and watch out. And I mean, and I know I'm not a good driver, but I'm a better driver when it's just me, but when people are yelling at me. But anyway, I am a bad driver. And because I live in such a small town and we don't have a lot of traffic, when I go somewhere where there's a lot of traffic, I'm just not used to that. So I'm just not good at it at all. I can't see well at night, so that contributes to my terrible driverness. I got glasses when I was 5 years old, and I'm very nearsighted. Number 26, I do have a calling. When I was in nursing for the elderly, I worked labor and delivery, and then I changed and went to geriatrics, and I have a love and respect for the elderly, and I always have and I always will. And so I'm very passionate about that, and I feel like maybe later when I'm older, I would love to maybe go to nursing homes and maybe teach art or do some kind of, you know, creative activities with them. I have a love for the elderly. Number 27, I talk to myself. I think I even touched on that. I do. Like, Keith will be at work all day, and like when I'm painting, I talk to myself, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, and I'll have thoughts in my head, and I'll just say them out loud. And Number 28, I never remember my dreams. People say, oh, I dreamed last night about this, or I dreamed about that. And I know everybody dreams, but I never remember my dreams. I'm like, my dad has been passed away for 14 years, and I think I've dreamed about him that I can remember 3 different times. I never remember my dreams, which is weird, I think. And then, oh, Keith did contribute this. I never remember my passwords. Because when I was going over this list with him, he said, or your passwords. And he's right. I'm always having to get new passwords because I never remember. Number 30, I'm a dork. And then I thought, gosh, I'm just telling you all my bad traits. I mean, I really do have some good traits, but I am a dork. A self-proclaimed dork. Number 31, I grew up in my parents' restaurants. They had several restaurants, and I never really learned to cook. You guys know that. Oh, I think Keith did contribute this one too, of course. He said I never listened to him. And that's probably true. I mean, I do listen to him, but I added this part the first time. Like, he'll say something, I have to kind of learn it for myself, and when he's right, you know, then I'll listen. But like the first time, I usually don't listen to him. I am scared to death of pit bulls. And if you have a pit bull, good for you, but I'm not coming over. I don't know, they're just really scary. And I know someone who was actually mauled by a pit bull. I just don't understand why people want pit bulls. I don't know. I like little dogs that are friendly and sweet, but I'm scared of pit bulls or any really big, vicious looking dog. And my husband goes running, and I could never just take a walk around the block because, I don't know, I guess the dogs could just sniff me out and just come after me, but they don't ever come after him. And he's not scared of dogs. But I'm scared of big, scary dogs, especially pit bulls. I'm a really good interior designer or decorator. I love to decorate, and I'm kind of a minimalist, and I like earth tones and just a clean look, and I really love doing that. And I would love to maybe buy some houses and fix them up and sell them, kind of like those shows on TV. And like stage them. That would be a lot of fun. But I think I would be really good at that. So yeah, that's something I really enjoy. I hate cleaning the house. I lose things a lot. I am not organized. I wish I could be more like Autumn Beckman. Miss Organization, I swear. But I'm not organized. But that's one of my goals for this year, to try to be more organized. So I need to do that. But I'm not really an organized person. I really just kind of think up something and I go on a whim. That's kind of the way I roll. That leads me into number 37. I said I'm a spur of the moment person, so I'm very spontaneous. I think that can be a good thing, I really do. But at the same time, maybe not always. But I am very spur of the moment. All right, so that brings me to number 39. I wish I had become a doctor or a lawyer, and I really feel like I had the talent for both. Number 40, I made good grades in school. Number 41, I'm fun and I'm young at heart. My mom's young at heart. I'm also, let's see, number 42, I'm overly dramatic. I'm the throw myself across the bed type. You know, so I am dramatic. I don't mean to be, and I don't realize it at the time, but once my husband calls me on it, I realize he's right. Number 43, I'm kind. Number 44, I love life and I'm thankful for everything I have, and I'm a very happy person most of the time. We all have our off days, but every day I'm thankful. Number 45, I don't really love traveling. I'm a football idiot. Football's a big deal in Alabama, you know, Roll Tide, and my grandson, his team won the state championship, and we're always going to football games, and I mean, I watch it and I know what's going on, but I don't know all the technical stuff, and you know, I'm trying, I'm really trying, and I enjoy it, but at the same time, I don't know, maybe I'm just too girly, I don't know, it's just, I don't get all the technical stuff. Number 47, I'm a free spirit. Number 48, I love Southern rock. I love Leonard Skinner, Chris Stapleton, that type of music, but I hate country music. Like I love the Southern rock stuff, and I love Greek music. Number 49, I love to go to concerts. And number 50, I don't like fancy food. Like, you're gonna think that's so weird, but I just rather have pizza or a Caesar salad, French fries. I don't like fancy food. I don't like to go to restaurants where they pile the food on top of each other. You know, it's the whole food thing again. I don't really like my food to touch. I like it to be separated. And I don't really have a sophisticated palate for fancy foods. Even though my dad was an executive chef and he did make fancy foods, I've been exposed to it my whole life, but I don't like it. I just have a very simple palate when it comes to food. And that is 50 random facts about me. So if you guys have stuck around this long, now you know a little bit more about me. And if you enjoyed this, I would love to see you do this video. I'm not really gonna call it a tag video, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah, so that's 50 random facts. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys my bag of the day. And this is a Rebecca Minkoff. I love this because it's great for over the shoulder, and then also it has this awesome strap here. I can wear it crossbody, and it's just like a hobo bag, and it's real droopy. And my husband and I are going to see Christmas lights tonight, so it's a real casual bag. I don't have to worry about it, and I love this bag. So it's got some fringe on it. So that's my bag of the day, and I will see you guys again next week. Bye-bye.